card Pikachu that's not ESAM for the first time.
And is that the first PGR pop?
Oh yeah, better be.
Really
Otherwise,
character is cheap.
Yeah, I'm forgetting a real important chapter of history if he's not.
Yeah. But yeah, both these guys, especially Captain L, I think ESAM even says like, all right, you're the best Pikachu. I mean, ESAM,
wait, he said that?
He said that on Twitter once, yeah. Like a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so Captain L is like actually out of his mind sometimes. He's one of the best Pikachu, like definitely in the conversation, top two, ESAM and Captain L, said in the same breath. But Cosmos, is there really anyone else who's as good as Corrin as he is? I don't think so.
Nah, this guy is definitely the only one doing it as large as he is with the character. Of course, MKLeo, you know, he'll dabble in a little Corrin. I haven't seen Ryuga in a while.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I miss that guy.
He actually beat me at last MashCon.
Oh, strong
Shaking
player.
my fist.
Definitely a strong player.
All right, either way, Captain L a little bit behind here, but we don't seem to see that as a problem most of the time for him. He's so mobile and also so content to just camp it out. Even when he's losing, I saw him almost time himself out against Void at
I
Evo.
believe that.
Yeah.
Who took that set?
Void.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like the nature of this match, I remember hearing from some Corrins early on, that they don't really like it too much. Pikachu is a very small character, and Corrin kind of struggles with that. You know, Princess, good posture, standing up straight, but sometimes, you know, when you have to fight low, you're not really ready for that.
Right. I think of the sword characters, you know, after Martha and Lucina, Corrin probably struggles the least against tiny bodies like that. Like, man, I hate fighting Pikachu with Cloud.
Yeah, I can see that.
No landing up airs for me most of the time. But either way, I think Corrin has pretty good coverage below her because of that neutral air. So at least she's got a couple tools. But either way, I could definitely see how this is annoying. Quick attack, too, is hard to chase, especially with a character whose dash speed is so mediocre.
Yeah, something that Corrin relies on is like hitting people with that pin on their landings. When you have such a big reposition option, how can you really pin reliably? It's a big commitment, especially if it doesn't connect with anything.
Either way, Cosmos finding a way to get it done here. Captain L about 5% away from dying to the next up throw too, and maybe with this amount of rage, Cosmos might be able to seal the deal right now, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling it just yet. Captain L is doing such a great job spacing around. This could be it. No, good DI, and also that Thunder, like I feel like it's kind of unreliable when it wants to connect or not. That pin though, no, excellent DI by Captain L. That is a very hard move to DI appropriately.
Also, Captain L with his veto controls almost never drops that up throw to Thunder confirm. So we're going to see if he's able to land it one more time. I believe 113 would do the trick, but pin, absolutely your cure-all in so many matchups.
When in doubt, pin it out, man.
Yeah, it's a kill move. It's a movement option. It's a spacing tool.
Dang.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that move is easily one of the reasons why Corrin is one of the stronger characters in this game. There's a lot of people above her, but I feel like Corrin's like high tier over there.
I'd put her like 9 to 12, maybe
yeah.
like as low as 15, but that's really low balling it. Yeah, she's really good.
But now after that first blood drawn, this is where Corrin kind of excels. That dash attack, was it always that strong? I knew it was strong, but Corrin
only in this game.
Yeah, for some reason.
Never before in Smash. Oh, gonna catch the air dodge read, but Cosmos lucky enough to fall out of the blue hitbox. Just taking the spike, and he's building this lead. Pikachu, a very light character. Couple more percent, and we could see him in real trouble, especially with max rage on Cosmos as he passes 150. That was a kill?
Whoa!
Are you serious?
Yeah, I see Cosmos go for that sometimes, but like I was expecting him to kill that early, but Corrin's going to have a lot of rage on her, and I believe that was pretty fresh. You don't see a lot of like back airs land on smaller characters like that. There's just not really the opportunity to. So a fresh back air that strong, that close to the ledge, it makes sense, but still surprising.
Sipping on that radioactive green Red Bull. My man's hulking out with that kind of power.
Yeah, I mean, she's got a dragon in her. Like, there's a lot of heads-up stuff.
Yeah, there are some family issues there, too. I haven't played Fates, but...
There's definitely family issues.
I know there's family issues, yeah.
Alright, so here we go. Nice pin to get off that ledge. Pikachu, oh, surprisingly not fast enough that time, but that's one of the things. That air dodge pancake animation sometimes gets Pikachu out of some confirmed that most characters wouldn't be able to.
Dude, the Pika pancakes are real on so many of his moves, too. Yeah. It's infuriating. That's why, like, Captain Falcon dreads this matchup so much, speaking of characters who hate fighting low profiles. But I don't know, Cosmos seems to be getting the job done. I haven't seen a lot of his swings go over Captain L's head yet.
That's really a testament to, like, the intentionality behind Cosmos' movement and spacing. Like, very few things that Cosmos does don't have purpose. They're either a read or, like, to set up for something later.
Yeah, with a slow character, you can't really afford to be whiffing nonsense. And especially against a character as quick as Pikachu who can get right in there and punish you for it. There have to be minimal gaps in your button presses here. And your commitments especially have to be very minimal.
Yeah, but now Cosmos has to recover with no jump. Gets through. Captain now maybe goes for a 2-frame or something like poking above the ledge with that forward smash. Finding nothing though.
Oh, the full hop pin. Actually, that wasn't even a full hop. That was just a delayed BB.
Yeah. So like the side B, since it has that little arc to it, depending on where you press A, you might get a different pin. You might hit the ground, or you might just stab Pikachu right in the face.
You'll almost always see them do it instantly, but that delay, even though it causes her to suffer landing lag and stuff too, and not pin the ground, has its place.
Yeah. It reminds me of, like, do you play King of Fighters?
I have not.
Yeah, so in that one, like, you have your full jump, but you also have like, your little short hop to reach over fireballs and stuff like that. So Corrin kind of has shades of multiple different games right here.
You see Bam's post about that? Sakurai said in an interview that he played King of Fighters.
That game's nice.
And a lot of stuff in Smash is inspired by that. Dodge rolls, short hop versus full hop, all that kind of stuff. Could have been directly inspired by that series.
Yeah, interesting. I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, good. So good pickup, man. That was literally just this morning I saw that.
Huh. Learn something new every day, man.
Yeah, Sakurai's inspiration for Smash came from him saucing somebody in King of Fighters, realizing they were a beginner, and then being like, oh, maybe I should make a fighting game that's beginner friendly.
Huh.
KOF definitely not.
Yeah, no. That
really
game's
hard game.
Yeah, I love that game. It's not an easy one. Speaking of hard games, this is a hard game for Captain L right now because he's having a lot of trouble cleaning up this stop.
Yeah, after that brief aside, back to the game here. All right, he's going to clean up a stock. Couldn't do that in the first match, and that ended up costing him his life to that full rage back air. Whoa! No rage up air, still almost killing him. That move is so heavily influenced by where you're DIing. You could either die at, you know, the meme is 80 or 180, but it's really more like 80 or 140.
Still a big window, though. And that move was nerfed, too. So I don't think Pikachu can afford to take another one of those, especially at this range. But Captain L, the way he's playing right now, you don't have to worry about that if you keep on hitting your opponent. Big brain traps.
Captain L's brain is massive, dude. You see the way this guy plays? You see the characters he plays?
Yeah. I mean, to play Jigglypuff in 2018, you have to be on something different.
Absolutely. Have to be a Mensa candidate.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to see that falling forward air, stuff the pin.
That match from Cosmos, though, he broke out of that grab so quickly.
Captain L still has a chance here if he builds about 25 to 30, maybe a little more than that, and then goes for the up throw Thunder, but he has to be by the edge, too. Meanwhile, Cosmos, plenty of kill options available to him. Yep, that up air, or up throw rather, is going to do the job around that mid-120s mark. And he's going to advance 2-0 over Captain L into the winner side of top 32.
Yeah, and that was actually a really cheeky grab coming through from Cosmos. Like, they were kind of jousting back and forth, using their shield, using their movement options. And that was the one time that Cosmos really just grabbed him raw. No real setup, not a real punish. He just ran up and did it. Hard read, and that was a fringe window on if the up throw would kill. So recognizing that, he was like, all right, if you don't have the best DI, if you aren't already DIing, I think you're going to die from this. Cosmos, that animation's pretty quick. Just chucked him up there.